All right. KBT today is can't be tamed. Hold on. Trust the process. All right. That's for somebody or some people. Trust the process. All right. KBT, can't be tamed. Seems fitting for the kind of world we're living in now. Tell me about can't be tamed. Tell me about can't be tamed. It's a friend of yours. I mean, this ain't a. This looks like friendship though. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, these are also people that you are showing loyalty to. This is delusion now. All right. If this isn't a friend, then these are people who like try to slow someone's progress down. Right. Like, let me just, whatever it is, let me try and slow you down or make it more difficult. These people are experiencing delusion. They can't be tamed. For some of you, it's some friends of yours that you're seeing just act like whole monsters. And it's like, where is this coming from? There's a friend of yours that created some kind of like facade about, this could be a gang leader. Somebody could have said that somebody else is responsible for what happened to like a leader. All right. Dead. Or they want that. Give me the name of this leader. I feel like it's a gang leader or a cartel leader. Buck. Or a cop? Hold on a second. Or is this the one that did it? Buck Nathaniel. Okay, this isn't, I don't feel like this is the leader. But if somebody was wondering or created some kind of a falsehood, we'll say, that is the person. If it's like what happened to this person, Buck Nathaniel is the one that is responsible. So that could be like Bob Charles, Chuck Roberts. It could be Bob and Terrence Charles. Was Bob Charles like a leader? So if something happened to this cat, Buck Nathaniel is the one that did it. All right, BDN. Big Dick Nick. Baddest motherfuckers on the West Coast. All right. BDN. Died. Did he say that he died? Is he here? So Buck Nathaniel, is there some kind of like weirdness going on where like you said that this person died, or it just feels like that's why they're saying can't be tamed. It feels like I have to lie. I have to start trouble. I have to turn people against each other. It's weird. It's really weird. Tell me more. Yeah, this is a, oh my God, this is a good person though. Knight of Cups. Good person. They could have put this on a good person that just stays to themselves too. This person claiming to be an investigator. Oh, tell me somebody said, we're investigating the case. Right? We're investigating the case. They could have had this person locked up somewhere and they wound up getting out. And maybe they didn't know that they got out of somewhere. All right? All right, tell me that. This could be somewhere where your girl here wound up getting the address and getting people out. All right? I post addresses on my community board. One time that I didn't, it was because Patrick and George were somewhere, and I didn't want dirty cops to go pick them up. So I thought that their friend that was here, Cody, I told him through the wall. He wound up sending other people and then taking credit for it. So I guess it didn't really matter whether it was a friend, quote unquote, or dirty cops or fake cops, you know what I mean? But that's the only time that I didn't post it. Usually I will post the address on my community board so that people know it came from me, because there's a lot of people who like to say that they're responsible, and they're usually, when that happens, they're responsible for putting you there. So this person could have done something like that and said, I'm the one that got you. They're showing it's like loyalty, but not. Yeah, it was a tarot reader. Okay, someone's social media. Yeah, and I feel like this is like someone, it's forcing people to pass judgment on another person. Yeah, and turn their back. You know, somebody could have felt like their back was turned. Like maybe, first off, somebody doesn't like that somebody's strong. This is somebody that stands strong, right? During like being judged constantly. This feels like I stand strong while being judged, which means I am who I say that I am. You know what I mean? This could be a tarot reader. This could be someone who has a social media platform. The social media platform, like I said, may wind up proving this. You know, there have been homes. What was it? Zachary, Washington. Oh my God, Tennessee. I would post them all because there's people around me specifically that have different properties, and they put people at these properties. I don't feel like they live there. They are sick in the head. These are the ones that can't be tamed. And they're collecting people, and then they take them and they like torture them and shit. Third eye chakra. This is awareness though, so I feel like people are going to realize, oh shit, it was actually this one, okay, and not this one. Someone could have even like said, oh, you know what it was? I guess they never thought this person was going to be freed, and maybe they weren't supposed to. Maybe they were supposed to die. And so they just said that ahead of time and shit like that. It feels like somebody drinks a lot or does a lot of drugs. It could be like a hallucination, it feels like. And somebody may not have realized that they said some shit. Like, I don't think this person meant to say, oh, I think they're dead and shit like that. It feels like someone's always high. So their mouth got them in trouble. Again, Harry was involved as well. Huh? Am I wrong? Harry also played a part. Okay? Whatever Harry is to you. Alright, so I just feel like somebody needed to hear that. Like, clarify this shit. Like, you gotta be careful who you believe in and what they're saying. You gotta look at the person. Like, if the one person looks down and out, we'll just say, unsavory, we could say. I wouldn't trust that person. You know, look at the people. Alright. Give me another message. You're my favorite person to make fun of other people with. Alright, so this is somebody that likes to rock, clearly, right? Look at that one. They do this, or they do that, right? This person could have made fun of, this could be the same message from just right now. This could be, they made fun of, or this person made fun of somebody else. It could have been like, oh, this thing is a psychic. And that's the person that actually wound up getting the information. Tell me about you're my favorite person to make fun of. Use your intuition when somebody's mocking somebody. I just got done saying this. Like, when somebody has so much to say about another person and they don't even know them, stay away from people like that. You know what I mean? Somebody's like, you blood-sucking mother. Who is saying this? Somebody's pissed off. You blood-sucking. Who used that term? You blood-sucking motherfucker, you. Who is this saying this? This could be, is this a Tom Freeman? You blood-sucking motherfucker. So I guess that person had something to do with what happened to Tom Freeman as well. Buck Nathaniel is what I don't feel like people know this cat the way they think they do. So this is somebody where use your intuition. If somebody's either trying to ruin someone's reputation, and let's just say you're sitting around a group of friends, like what would compel you to do something like that? He's saying, you blood-sucking motherfucker. What would compel you to lie or do that or to even create that? They're saying, what is it? Delusion, mental sickness. So you're sitting in a room of people and someone out of nowhere just starts talking about another person. Like, nobody, you know what I mean? Be wary of that person. Why? Like, what is your problem with this person? And why are you trying to have me have a problem with this person? Tell me more about this. Yeah, look, that's cuckoo. Someone's plot failed. Okay. Tell me more. When it came to what? Trying to sabotage somebody. They wanted somebody to attack somebody. So they planned look, stop. They're saying stop. I don't know if he's saying this now. Somebody could be getting emotional or trying to like beg. Stop, they're saying. Or they just keep going with the lie. Stop, and they're saying stop the corruption. Look at this shit. You need to stop the corruption. This is the police department. This is judicial system. This is fake badges because he's not a police. Buck Nathaniel is not a cop. He's not an investigator. In fact, I'll prove for those that can look up shit in the database. Tell me. All right. Buck Tyson from Jerusalem. Yeah, so he just changed his last name. I don't even know if that is the real name, but that's another name that they're running as. So, all right, let's get some of these. Stop the corruption. Stop with these fake badges. It got so out of control. All right, incompetence is starting to show. That's beautiful. This means I pull out a badge, but I don't know people's rights. I pull out a badge, but I don't know that I need a warrant to come through the threshold of any place. I can't just walk in a place. I don't care what it is. It's a law. I claim to be a cop, but you know there's 30 kids at a home up the street that I know about that are being trafficked, but I choose to set somebody up instead. You know, these are, you know, and these are also the observers that when real cops are around them and they're questioning shit, these will be the ones that'll just stand there and observe, like, yes, okay. Be wary of them, of the ones that just sit there and they don't work. You know, they're just basically statues. Hold on a second. Okay, gotcha. Am not. I don't know. I don't know why someone's am not. It feels childish. Am not. Incompetence. What is this? Completely broke. Dentist? I don't know if someone is a dentist, or they could have claimed it. Somebody could have said, I'm a dentist, you know, I'm a part-time dentist, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, I own an oil company, I'm an investigator, yeah, you know, I do it all. Somebody ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it the fuck out of, all right? And it's just, there's so many of these people. Since that illness that made us people wear masks, because I didn't wear one, people not speaking to people for so long, people forgot how to question shit, you know? And they just, oh, okay, so that's that, you know? And it's getting a lot of people fucked up with shit because they're just believing shit, you know, by people. And for some people, it's because their skin color's the same, whether it's white or black, you know, or you're Asian or you're Indian or something like that. It just feels like sometimes we will, I don't know, close that off because we feel like our own people are going to be loyal to us over somebody else, right? And that's not always the case. Most times it's not. Completely broke. Waiting on what? What was this person waiting on? I don't know. Something that was going to... What is this? Of a cop. It feels like somebody was waiting off of something that was going to, like, bring some kind of happiness or something like that. It feels like off of the death of a cop, though. What is this? Which cop? I feel like this person was actually a cop, though. And they could have had a life insurance. Bill Mopa or Vince Williams. Okay? I feel like it's Vince Williams is what I feel like it is. Is someone's best friend? So I don't know if Vince Williams is here. They were maybe waiting on something to happen to this person. And if this person isn't here, they could be wearing an article of clothing of his. Something that belongs to this cat. I guess if shirt, pants, or something like that. Somebody that knows that person is going to recognize it and be like, damn, it could be the kind of thing where somebody bought it. You know, that's the kind of supernatural shit that happens anymore. You might be like, God damn, I bought that shit for him. Tell me more. Gone a year without changing the Brita filter. So it's just that kind of person, right? I don't change my vacuum thing on my vacuum cleaner. I don't get my oil changed. You know what I mean? It just feels like someone doesn't know how to function in society at all. Very immature, but grown up in theory, but not Not mentally at all. So, if you know, when you don't change the filter, everything is filtered. So, everything is a lie or altered with this person. Falling asleep during sex, well, so somebody could be, what do they call them? What is the things where the sheep fall asleep and shit like that? I don't know. I forget what it's called, but it feels like somebody could actually have that, where you just fall asleep, and or they say that they do. Tell me about going a year without changing a Brita filter. This is someone's friend. This is somebody that people are being loyal to. You know what I mean? Is this a friend of someone's father's as well? And maybe that's why you trusted them, right? Was your dad an actual investigator? So if this person was friends with a father that was actual detective, it feels like they wanted to mimic your father so bad, you know? Like, I want to be like Mike. Someone's name could be Mike, like the detective or the father or something like that was actually a good one. And I just think he was jealous. Look, do you even remember what started this? Does anybody know? I always say this shit when it comes to stuff like this. If you had to ask somebody, so what was this over? Like, what did this person do? Or what did these people do? What would be the answer? You know what I mean? I just don't get it. A professional con artist. It's that pride and ego of, I always destroy my target or the ones I prey on for this cat. And I can't do it to somebody, so I will make other people do it for me by creating a whole bunch of bullshit because I'm too lazy, or this person is too strong in the future. Yeah, somebody's trying to get it sounds like our government, because that's what they do. They create all kinds of problems, and then they send, like, people to go fight their battle. It's not the country's battle. They're not really fighting for the country, but that's the facade that they create. That's the illusion, right? You're actually fighting the battles of the government who are corrupt. So, that sucks. That bothers me. Serve. Oh, in the future, what? What's up with in the future? All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a divine feminine. They were trying to either hold on to this person or hold on to money. Oh, this is like grabbing someone with force, though. Yeah, this is like in the future, they were going to try, and I don't know if they were going to wait for someone to come out, or this could be the kind of thing where this whole thing that they could have said somebody made a statement and they didn't. Like a false statement, and they could have even shown a false statement and said that somebody made a statement and said something and they never did. Like, this shit's getting this. That's why they're saying stop the fucking corruption. And there's going to be people, I'm going to say it again, they're going to be placed in situations to handle something because of how bad it's going to get. Like, this shit will wind up biting you in the ass too. It feels like these people were going to try and grab somebody because of this, like kidnap them. Yeah, it's kidnap. That's my kidnap card. All because of this lie. This person wanted to do this to somebody, but because this person could actually be an introvert with the Hermit card. It could even be a divine masculine too. It could be a divine masculine. They could be a Leo that they were going to try and grab because maybe they couldn't get to somebody else, or both of them. But this feels like I can't get them. So what I'll do is I'll create a lie that's going to piss a lot of people off, and they will do it for me. Be careful of people doing this to everybody. Oh, what's this? Protection? Somebody had it. Or maybe you feel like you don't, But that's also stop the corruption. You're supposed to be protecting. You are citizens on patrol. Citizens on patrol. And the citizens pay for your paycheck. Peep game. And somehow this got completely blown out of proportion of, we are better than you, we are higher up than you, we can break the law and you can't, motherfuckers. No, you can't. Okay? What happened to citizens' arrest? Is that still possible? I feel like maybe this needs to start happening. Maybe that's what's going to wind up. Remember how I said that it's going to be the actual people that are going to be getting justice now because the judicial system is not doing a fucking thing. So maybe citizens arrest will have to be something. Can't we? We're allowed to arrest, right? In certain cities and states, I know it's different. But that may have to come back where citizens may have to wind up arresting people. You know? What is this? Are you treating people the way you want to be treated? For most people, they're not, you know, and they know that they're not. They'll act like victims, you know, when they know that they're wrong, they'll try and find, well, this person did this. Right, it's after you did this 30 goddamn times and somebody finally bit back or jumped back and now you want to say, it's like your narcissistic family members, right? They will poke you and say shit and finally they get a reaction out of you. It's like, well, excuse me, I mean, we didn't mean to, right? No, you fucking pushed me and then you want to make it seem like I'm the crazy one. It feels like this, but with people that you don't know. You know what I mean? They don't think you know that they took your money. Whose money? Is this the dude? Whose money? TH? Oh. Omar. Is this Omar Thompson? Tell me the truth. They took your money? I feel like you know, right? Do you know? Let's find out who took it. Is it your money they took? Are you missing money? Okay, let's find out who took it. Because even though it says they know you know, I don't feel like you know. I feel like they want me to tell you who took your money. Is this Eric? Is that hold on. Is this Zach Riaz? Yeah, Zach Riaz is the one that took your money. I mean, I don't know. I guess this was like a big deal. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's taking your money. I would be pissed off too. Let me pause this. Hold on, so I can clear these. All right, so that's that. That's who took your money. Let me get another message for somebody else. Am not. Why does somebody keep saying that? Does somebody actually say that? Am not. Because I feel like somebody needs to be slapped like a little kid. That's what I feel like. Somebody's just a child. Like, am not. Who is that? Ugh. Somebody, what do you need to be punished? You know what I mean? Feels like something you have to be grounded. You're doing it. Am not. Oh. If that was my child, I'd probably beat them. A Samaritan. So let's find out if this is a good or bad Samaritan. I'm going to get a different deck of cards. And not is too. Grow up. What's in the bottle, though? You're high. Am not. What's in the bottle? Womp, womp, womp. Did you steal that bottle from somebody else? Tell me about the Samaritan. Is this a good Samaritan? Okay. This is a good Samaritan. All right, this is a good Samaritan in the community is what this is. This is somebody that does for the community, okay? So let's see. Somebody likes to force the narrative or, you know what I mean, Taurus. You could be definitely a Taurus, okay? This could also be somebody that for somebody it's like a priest or a preacher or something like that. Chariot, Cancer. Or you could be someone in the government, definitely, with the Chariot and the Hierophant. Well, let's find out still, though. I mean, because these cards are coming out, this could be how people view somebody, right? Oh, this is a beautiful person. This is a very independent person, though. This is a pillar of the community, whoever this is. So now what's the issue? Because there's always an issue, right? Whenever you're a good person, there's always some bullshit that comes with it. So what is this? So they're trying to force the narrative that somebody isn't a good person, right? And somebody already, whether you're a Cancer or a Taurus or you're just somebody that people look up to you. When someone's hungry, you feed them, right? When somebody has a flat tire, you stop and help them, right? When somebody's phone dies, you let them use your phone. This type of person, the type of person that a community needs, and somebody or some people keep trying to make somebody out to be what they are, is what it feels like, what you are. You know what I mean? Tell me more. Missing? Thinks you're lying about how you make your money. So I guess you think you don't give a fuck, okay? Did somebody say that you were missing? Hold on, let me pause. Somebody about to end up on the back of a milk carton. Somebody was saying that somebody was missing, all right? And for whoever doesn't believe, first off, it's none of your business how somebody makes their money, right? Most of the time, this is family. You dig? And your family will be doing shady shit. Like, let's just say, hypothetically, right? Your family thinks you're prostituting or selling drugs, and they don't want to admit that you talented, yes, you gifted, right? And then all of a sudden, you find out that your family members forged signatures to take money that was left to you in a will. It's like, well, bitch, how did you get your motherfucking money since you, like, pointing fingers so much? It feels like it could be something like that. You know what I mean? Where a lot of people like to act like they're good Samaritans, but they're not healed, right? I like that you're broken like me. You're not broken if you ever were, but you could have been. You healed. You know, this is independent. They don't like the fact that this is family. This is family, but this is you just being a good person everywhere you go. Your family was probably banking on the fact that you were going to be codependent forever. And this could have been because they took money. Like, they were going to breadcrumb you. Like, they wanted to keep you kind of stuck and shit. You know what I mean? And then you moved away with the chariot and you became independent, take care of yourself. And they still... Maybe it's none of your fucking business how somebody makes their goddamn money. Huh? It's like... You ever have those family members where it could be proven and somebody would go, no, seriously, this is... And it's still... I don't know. You know what I mean? This is the ones you got to move away from and stay away from, because these are the ones that will just try and pull you down. These are the ones that like to point fingers at you, but they never pointing at themselves. Oh, you do this, but you do this, and you take pills, motherfucker. You drink a box of wine in one shot. You know what I mean? Or you gambled your life away. You know, or you smoke pot so much, literally, I can blindfold you with dental floss. I haven't seen your eyes in 16 years type of shit. Somebody's healed and they're gifted. They got all 5 clairs, I said. So that's how somebody makes their money. When somebody's gifted, psychic, medium, whatever you guys want to call it, right? The universe provides a way because they give back in some way, and the universe provides money in whatever fashion this is. Should be put away? Who this? You give good advice. You should be paid for your advice, is what I'm being told. You give such good advice that you could be paid for your advice. All right. Tell me, they didn't care if you were safe or not, is what they're saying with the word safe. They didn't give a shit. Oh. So tell me there's family members that showed up, not to see if you were safe, not to see if you were okay, but to try to prove you wrong, that you're making your money in a way that you are broken. I don't know what else to say. It just feels like if you're like this still, you're always going to be broken. I don't really see any... You know, the irony is for me personally, my sister, Erica, she's on fentanyl now and crack because she got crust on her lips, they said. I was an addict for most of my life, but I admitted this shit. I mean, I showed up for Thanksgiving the next day because I wouldn't be able to eat on Thanksgiving, right? And a lot of the times I didn't show up because I knew they were going to talk shit on me. So it's like, what is it? You know what I mean? You can't win with these types of family members. You don't show up because you're like, I don't want you pointing fingers at me. And then you do show up and they sit there and gossip like a fucking sewing circle. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for the black sheep, so to speak, which is really the golden child, they wouldn't have nothing to talk about. You should be glad that we got in trouble because that's all you guys had to talk about. You don't talk about your problems and the mistakes you made. No. As far as we're concerned, and everybody else knows, we're the perfect goddamn family. But the second that the black sheep moves away and doesn't give a shit, you don't need closure, you don't need thank yous, you don't need apologies because they're all empty and friggin' bullshit anyway. Now, all of a sudden, they can't talk shit on you. What really kills them is when you actually put all of your shit out there, all of your mistakes out there. It almost leaves them like with their pockets hanging out. Like, well, what can we do now? You can mind your goddamn business is what you can do. You can take care of your alcohol addiction or your sex addiction or your crack addiction, your fentanyl addiction, your shopping addiction, your fucking gossiping addiction, your addiction to addictions. How about you start with you and stop focusing on someone else? Who should be put away? Someone's an artist too in their family. Like someone draws. For somebody, you're an artist, and they don't want to believe that that's how you're making your money, or you could possibly make money off of something like that, right? It has to be what? Drugs. The irony is, I'm going to tell you something else that isn't it ironic? My father, I used to sell pills. I used to sell drugs. I used to take them too. I did what most people do in this world, right? So my father, the one time, they would point fingers at me for doing perks. And the one time Brian and I roofed, we worked all day on the roof. He never told me before that day that he didn't have enough money to pay me, that he was going to ask me if he could pay me in a bottle of fucking pills and I could sell them. It was okay if it was helping them out, right? But if I was just selling them for myself, I got fingers pointed at me. The hypocrisy was overwhelming. So when they really turned their back on me, it was a blessing in disguise because I did nothing but grow since then. And ironically, this is the first time in my entire life I'm not on speed, benzos, fucking Adderall. You know what I mean? And it just so happens to be when I moved away from family. So a lot of you guys are going to resonate with this. Took and ticket. Somebody, hold on. Who should be put away? They said you should be put away. Because if you have TH, you could be Teresa, Thomas, fucking Thelma. They said you should be put away, right? Because you probably gifted. So when you're gifted and you have the clairs, you hear things and you have messages and somebody didn't believe in this shit. Okay, for somebody, you grew up in a Catholic or Christian family and it was like, if you're not relying on Jesus, just wait on Jesus, right? Here I am, 30 years later, waiting on some dude that don't show up, right? Waiting on a God that don't do shit. So you could have grew up in a Christian home and now you went more towards spirituality. For others of you, there wasn't really any kind of religious thing there, but you realized that you were different, right? That's how somebody makes their money. When they have all 5 clairs, they can hear things and see things and shit like that. They thought you were crazy for this. Your name could be Thomas as well for somebody. Tommy, give me another, Dylan, right? This could be Teresa, Thomas, Dylan, Mopa, Vince. They could have said that you should be put away, or you said this about somebody. What's TDV? Total document volume. When you start on that market, it will increase. So there could have been some documents at play here, I guess, that were forged. Or with the document, Word document, it could have been that somebody was trying... Hold on, is this So I get this is just fraud. This could be the thing where there were documents forged. What were the documents for? I'm curious to see what the friggin' documents were for. Tell me what the documents were for. Is the document value, though? Something that was created is bullshit. It could be a warrant. It could be a fake warrant. I would, if there's a fake warrant floating around, I would go look on Google. I looked up images of legit warrants and the seals that are on them. So if somebody's trying to say that they got a warrant, they did it. You're gonna have a tell me you brought a warrant to give tickets. That's not happening, right? This is why they said incompetence is showing. You don't even know the laws. I mean, this is embarrassing. Sun, Leo, there could be a Leo involved, but this is what was going to bring you happiness and some kind of security. And then all these people were working together. But this is you just having success off your gifts. That's it. I'm happy. This is what I'm destined for, but this is because I'm gifted. And I don't feel like it's just the clairs. I just feel like somebody's gifted in a lot of shit. Yeah, divine feminine. You could be a Libra or a Taurus, or you could be a Leo. And this is you. Look, she's sewing in this shit, right? She's speaking over here. Motherfucker flying with wings on. This is an earth angel. King of Wands. This could be a fire sign as well. You guys work together. They could have said that you guys were actually doing drugs or selling drugs. I hope somebody didn't create some kind of document. Is somebody trying to create an arrest warrant to arrest somebody? Huh? Are you kidding me? Hold on, stay tuned. Anyway, somebody's trying to create a fake warrant. Be careful of this shit, man. Because that's why the corruption is happening. This has to stop. I don't really know how you fix this shit because the judicial system is they've been doing this shit for years, okay? Someone's saying like you can't, someone couldn't emphasize enough how corrupt the judicial system was and emphasize the fact that they are a god. Okay, so, you know, maybe they're not even here anymore. They could actually be gone if they came for a god. This is so disgusting. Be careful of this shit for everybody, of people just printing out DIY online warrants that aren't legit. And even at some point having a fake judge. All right, was there a judge behind this? A fake judge? Tell me about this fake judge. Tamika? Antoine? Huh? Jenkins or Jensen? You're not a judge. You're not police officers either. What is going on here? You guys are going to wind up being arrested for impersonating a police officer, because eventually, what would compel you to do that, they're saying? Why? For what? So hold on. So you don't believe, okay, because this could just not be even family. This is like, there's no way. First off, what business is it of yours how somebody makes their money? Answer. Is that your business? No. Nobody gives a shit how you make your goddamn money, but should we find out how you make your money? Because I feel like somebody's prostituting on the side for a fentanyl addiction, huh? Is this you, Mika? Meek? Is that you? Yeah? Tell me the truth, Spirit. This isn't the one that sold her baby Saint for fentanyl sitting there trying to come in with a fake-ass warrant. I'm telling you what, fuckers, you keep playing with someone. You understand? Keep playing with someone and see what happens. And if you take that as a threat, motherfucker, it is a threat. Tamika Jones sold her baby Saint. I want to say this publicly. And I had to sit there and feel this bed moving. And listen to Gary Freeman, Dave Freeman. Let's find out who else raped this baby. You understand? Let's find out who raped this baby. And then there's someone, that Gary Freeman actually invented a device that spreads babies open. You understand? All right. Tell me who else raped this baby Saint. I just want to get this out of the way. Is this a Freeman? Is this Fred Thompson? Let's just get this all out because I'm tired of the bullshit. You got balls the size of cannons. Kevin or Keith Nathaniel. Okay? Who else? Who else raped this infant? It's an infant. I cried for this infant. All right? Is this a Tyrone Freeman? Who else? Melvin Freeman. Freeman or Freeland. There seems to be, like, honestly, something going on in people's minds. There's something going on. What pushes somebody to do that? Smooth? Oh my God, don't say that. Oh my God, is this Anthony Freeman? Pete Freeman? I feel like you get the gist of this, right? All right, let me see what TTE is. This is disgusting. And so, I mean, I guess I have to call this shit out. So now I got to say this. Anybody trying to create fake warrants on somebody and trying to arrest somebody for some shit that they didn't do, especially while you are fake cops, fake judges, and raping infants, will die. Okay? I'm just going to make it simple. TTE. To the rescue. That's TTR. Oh, yeah, I feel like I typed that in by accident on purpose. To the extreme. Stop. 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 If you don't like somebody, right? If you don't like them, get out. Remove yourself and stay gone. Otherwise, I'll tell you what, you keep messing with somebody that's a good person and a good Samaritan, because that card came out, you're going to wind up losing your life over some shit. Okay, you're going to see just how ancestors can get down on some shit. Because I'll tell you what, in my situation, what's happening is actually scaring people. Okay? So at some point, some people are going to have to fall back. But this is that pride and ego I said of like, we always destroy this target. Somebody ain't your goddamn target, and they never were. They never took it that way. You dig? You have to accept that shit on the other side. Just because you say somebody's a target, that's half there, right? Somebody else has to say, yeah, I'm a target. You know what I mean? In order for that to be true. And somebody never said they were a goddamn target. So now where are you at? Where does that leave you? With your pockets hanging out, selling your child for a 4-hour high is being blackmailed. I don't care about this stuff, okay? Somebody's lying and saying they're being blackmailed. All right? They're lying. They are the ones blackmailing. I'm going to be honest. There's a specific family in this situation, the Joneses. They take pride in doing this shit. They blackmail people. What they do? What do you want to know what they do? I'll tell you what they do. They drug people and then they gang rape them. And then they show them the video and say, we're going to show people this. All right, they did this shit to a bunch of veterans here. I almost lost my shit. I broke down. Heroes. Heroes. Being blackmailed by a bunch of zeros. Okay? Imagine that. So this is what I said to people who had this done to them, who aren't pieces of shit. Because some people deserve this shit because they did it to other people. And they got, this is their karma. But then the person blackmailing them is being blackmailed. And then they're being, it just got out of control. Like, who started this whole thing, man? Why is this even happening? So this is how you have to handle this. They can't upload that video on the internet. It's illegal. They have to upload it on the dark web. And when I tell you, they already did this shit. They're using this as a control tactic. You tell them to fuck off and just do what they got to do, and you'll see shit change real quick. You understand? I promise you, they already uploaded it. And what do you care about the dark web? You know, I mean, look at the losers who go on the dark web. But they want me to talk about this van. They have a child or some children in a van. They have somebody in a van. They're going to show up with a fake ass warrant and some fake ass badges with somebody in a van. This is just going to be icing on the top. Here's the cupcake, right? Here's the icing. Here comes the icing. Who's in the van? Who in the van? Who's in the van? I just heard fuck. That's somebody. Is this Melissa Roberts? Melissa Roberts. All right. They obviously kidnapped this person. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is that it? No. Let's find out who else is in the van. Harry. Nathaniel is in the van. Who else is in the van? Since you wanted to be so bold. Who else is in the van? Is that Teresa? Wait. Oh, Terrence Harrison? Is that it? Or Teresa Harrison? Teresa Harrison? I think you get the gist of this. These are the types of people that I said need to be removed. Because look at all this drama. Look at all this bullshit. It's like they wake up and it's like most people, I wake up and the first thing I think about is my coffee. Anybody who's been stalking me and watching me knows, okay, I don't even think I can function without it, right? But these people are a little bit different the way they get down. They wake up and go, they look in the mirror. They can't stand themselves. All right? They can't stand themselves. And it shows in the shit that you do for the rest of your day. Because it shows how I feel about myself with the shit that I choose to do with the rest of my day. If you don't like yourself, change yourself. You don't like your life, change it. You don't like your job, change it. You don't like your family, get away from them. You can actually do that. I'm living proof. You don't like your husband or your wife, change them. You know what I mean? You don't like your hair, change it. You don't like your body, change it. But the first thing these people think is, who can I fuck up today because I'm angry at the world and I feel like the world owes me shit. And the world don't owe me nothing. You know what I mean? The world don't owe anybody shit. You get exactly what you put out in this world. And as much as people wanted to laugh about that shit, it's being proven. This is my, you know, because whatever this shit is that they sabotage people with, some of this shit is going to come back for death for some people. Some people think, well, I didn't kill anybody. All I did was just drive people crazy or get them locked up and they didn't do shit. That still comes back as death. Don't be surprised if somebody winds up dead. What's up with a blank square? Blank and square? Blank square? Is that one of those credit card things? Is somebody still trying to charge? Oh no, they were going to sell these people, right? Does somebody have one of them things on their phone? Somebody was going to buy, I don't know if these, are these kids? I don't know if they're kids or adults. I guess you'll know, but they were going to sell them. Oh my God, the disgust. I just feel, I always feel embarrassing and embarrassed when I do readings like this, because the only reason these people don't get embarrassed is because they never think the shit is going to come out, because you hide behind fake badges and you think that you're going to sit there and bully and control people with those badges. People are going to wind up killing people when they show a badge, because people are going to be so pissed off at the judicial system. Winner take all. So somebody won in this situation. Somebody taking it all. Who is this? And then I'm closing this out. Where are we at? 45 minutes? What is this? Yeah, winner take all. This is a good person. This is the one that's getting it all. This person right here. This one that gives back to people and doesn't set people up. Let me show you again. This one is the one that won this whole situation, all right? This one gets the judgment. This could be money. This could be a lawsuit as well. This person won. Yeah, somebody gonna be leaving. They're leaving soon. The irony is like everybody passes judgment on this Good Samaritan. You know what I mean? But they don't pass judgment on the people that are around them, because you want to believe that these friends of yours and family members of yours are solid all the time, and they're not. Usually they will be the ones that betray you the most. That's what I found out. And then this is constantly like sending, look at this. Judgment. This is projecting, right? Look at this. I don't like that's what I said. This is forcing judgment, right? But this is also forcing a warrant. But this is somebody that just like, look, well, this person did this person did this person did that, well, look how they do this, la-di-da-di-da, rat-tat-tat. You know what happens to me here? Because I can hear people's thoughts now. It's another level up. I can hear every conversation going on around me now, and it's kind of wicked, but it protects me and other people if I choose to. There's things I heard that I didn't say anything about, and we'll just leave it at that. But the constant, like every time I do something, somebody will go, oh my gosh, she does this, or she brushes her hair from the da-da-da, or she brushes her teeth. It's like, this is how people are. I couldn't believe it. And I think that they leveled me up to this so I could see just how friggin' mental people are. Everything I do, somebody around me has something to say. Either they say it out loud or they think it. And I'm blown away by how friggin' judgmental people are, especially while you throwing motherfuckers in vans. Okay? One, on top of everything else. Look at yourselves in the mirror and start pointing that finger. I'm telling you, or some shit's going to get rattled up to the point where you're not going to come back from it. Constantly. Look, and these are also like constant men, like masculines, karmic dudes that pass judgment. All right. They also pass judgment on a fire sign, possibly, who's actually independent. These would be dudes and shit like that who sell drugs and prostitute and even sell kids. And then they freaking pass judgment on somebody else that actually can take care of themselves. What is this bullshit? A Taurus as well? Right. Right. I'm done. These two are destined for greatness, whatever this is. There's a Taurus here specifically, possibly a Libra that's destined for greatness. They are independent. Nobody cares what you think about how they're making their money. And because you were wrong about it, you don't get to construct some shit and get away with that. You keep coming for somebody like this with that bullshit, you're going to wind up flat. I don't know if it's going to be on the floor or if it's going to be in the ground, but you're going to be flat. Nowhere. Love you. Fill up.